try and snap that streak next week. Mike Garvin, head coach of the Mount DeSales Cavaliers. Mike, before we talk about trying to stop Tatnall, let's take a look at your team in action. Of course, you're a good, solid, sound football team, especially when you get the ball to Leslie Porter. He's one of those backs that can chew up the yardage up the middle.
Yeah, Leslie done a real good, fine job running the football late in the ball games, especially. In the last 2 weeks, he's done a tremendous job.
He's tough to stop inside. One man really can't bring him down, can he?
Well, he's not a good, strong, he's not a running back, but he's just a bull.
So Leslie Porter is the one that scored the winning touchdown against Westfield. Also a very talented kid at quarterback, only a junior fellow by the name of Chris Hatcher. I know you've been very pleased with the way he's worked out for you. You started him last year as a sophomore.
Chris has done a super job for us. He's had, you got 2 long runs here that he ran. There's a super run right there. But he also had one last week out of town that you don't have. He had one against Stratford. That one was called back, unfortunately.
This is the one against Stratford, the very first game of the season, your very first drive of the season.
Right.
He's a very elusive type of runner, and once he gets in that open field, he's got a little bit of speed.
Well, he doesn't have as much speed I like sometimes.
Must have got that from his father.
You have been accused of being a conservative coach, but with Chris Hatcher at quarterback, you have shown a tendency to throw the football a little bit more.
Well, I'll tell you what, with Chris has got talent, he's got some poise, and I don't mind throwing the ball with somebody like that back there.
Of course, I think that makes it a little bit harder for teams in defense. Maybe the fact you can do both run and throw.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to be able to do it all the time, and there's no doubt about it. We've had the ball out more this year than we have since about 1978.
Coach, next up, the Tatnall Trojans, a team I know that you've got to be hungry for. Nobody's been able to beat the last couple of years. How about Tatnall next week?
Well, I'll tell you, Tatnall's mighty talented. We don't quite have as much talent as they have, but we'll just have to be able to use our talent more effectively if we're going to beat them.
What's the key to winning a game against somebody that really you don't match up with quite well?
Well, we've got to play flawless football on offense, don't give them anything on offense, and play sound defense, don't give them anything on defense. And kicking game's got to be solid, too. But our key is not making mistakes on offense.
Well, good luck to you.
You come off an off week. Was this a good time for your team to have an off week? I know you'd won a couple of games, maybe a bit of momentum, but did you need some time to rest some people up?
Well, I think we did. We actually only practiced 3 days this week, and we really didn't hit any at all. We had some individual work and worked on some things we expect to be able to do against Tatnall.
Well, Coach, you're still enjoying football. You've been doing it a lot of years, but I still see that intensity on the